We're back. Hope everybody's doing good. Glad to be back on stream here. I know it's been a little while. I just got kind of busy in real life, and I had been hitting it pretty hard for a while. I just needed a little break, but I'm going to be coming back with a vengeance here, I would say. You might notice one of each shulker box here. I've been spending some time between episodes here, getting these all organized and filled up. Got our valuables chest, wood chest, all the different wood types, whole bunch of food, whole bunch of random blocks. And I'm going to do something fun today. We're going to put all these in my ender chest and go with all my armor and just move to a brand new area. And I'm going to commit to at least 100 days. I'm thinking I'll probably go 200 if I'm having a good time, but yeah, just go on a little vacation. I've been spending lots of time around spawn area here. Got our Ferris wheel done last stream. Or last episode, sorry. I'm really liking it. I actually think it's super cool. But yeah, I just kind of got a hunch to go somewhere new. So yeah, let me make sure everything's working here. It has been giving me troubles lately. 1 second. I appear to be live. Oop, mic's obviously working. Uh-oh. What happened there? The mic was working. Did I hit something weird? What's up, Story? Do you hear me? Is it my computer or my... I'm confused. Okay, you hear me. So it's my computer. I felt like I did hit a weird button. That? That better? What the heck? Mic check. Oh. Haha. I get it now. Okay. I won't even tell you what happened. I won't even tell you what happened. What's up, Story? What's up, Lemon? Lemon sighting. I think it's going to be a fun stream today, boys and girls. You might have missed my little spiel there. We're moving away for at least 100, maybe 200 days. I flew around. I was just flying around in a creative copy, just seeing if anywhere kind of caught my eye, wanting to just go on a little vacation. Somewhere definitely caught my eye. I've got all these shulker boxes organized, ready to just go over, fully prepared. And I've got a little bit. I'll show you my little sketching I did once we get over there. I'll show you the little bit of sketching I did just for the concept of what I'm going to be doing. And yes, by the way, I should mention, very excited about the next update with the new biome and the new wood type. There's a couple things coming that I've always said. I've always said a gray wood. I've said that a few times. If you look back, it might be hard to find, but I've said a gray wood would be a great new block just to have the gray doors and gray trap doors and gray fences to go with all the stone. But yes, also I've been wanting the autumn leaves. I'm really, really excited about the new update here. I've been doing some serious prepping. I would say probably whenever the last episode ended to now. But yes, oh yeah, and the wool stairs and slabs is the other thing that I've been saying. that's gonna just revolutionize things, especially for like interiors. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be huge, and it's just the beginning. I think they're gonna add a lot more to it. Now, I will say, part of me has some slight regrets. I mean, not really, but um, the fact I'm moving away I'm moving away a few thousand blocks here, and really shouldn't be doing that until the new updates come out, since I'm going to be opening new chunks and all that. But I've already made the mistake. I've already made the path and the nether out there and got another portal out there, so I've already loaded it. So at this point, I feel like might as well just do it. But I do kind of regret, if I hadn't have made the nether path out there, I might have not done it. Relic sighting! It's been too long, Relic. I know you've been having your real life going on for sure. Super nice to see you though, Relic. I think you're here for a good one too. Starting something new. Very nice to see Relic. Relic and Melon? Man, I feel like I gotta give Relic a little flyover. Whether you've kept up or not, our city's looking crazy over here. I don't even remember where you left off. I don't know if you've seen the Space Needle. That's day 5000 monument. Last episode, we got this guy going. Oh yeah, I do remember you were here. I feel like the stream. I feel like what I did after last. I think you were here when I was doing colored windows, but now I put the wool behind these windows, so it gives that nice little pop. So our little city's looking awesome. Oop, let me Okay, sorry. Yeah, we got our flower area over here. All the different flower types. I've got some I need to multiply. I did harvest it once actually because I'm bringing some to my new area. Let me see if I got any more up here. I can harvest it again yet. I haven't been in the area. Yeah, those are fully grown, right? No, are those not fully grown? Those are fully grown. Do you want to get one every time? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I kind of like that though, Relic. You get a. I mean, I don't like that I've missed you, but I kind of like you get a nice little update. And I've been going around, which I think is really transforming the area, going around and covering all the sides with either uh, green terracotta or mud, and it's just like giving the area a whole new look. I'm trying to do that everywhere. I like our little rock walls down here. I like the deep slate with the uh, green terracotta combo. We got our frog sanctuary going on over here. All the top is overhanging so they can't jump out. In theory, so far it seems like they're all staying in pretty good. I've got this all fenced off over here. But yeah, so it's all 8 blocks safe, so they shouldn't be able to jump out. And Again, the mud and terracotta combo I'm liking. Then we got a little nether tree chopping area over here. With the purple sky looking really sweet. I've already come down here and chopped a bunch of nether trees at one point. But I did kind of quit on this area. I need to come back and work more, but now we're going away, so it'll be a little bit. And I got a frog light farm built in the nether. Well, that's a little far away, but you'll just have to trust me on that one. I think that's the majority of it. Upgraded, or I like textured a bunch of the stuff up here, like added some concrete powder in this guy, just brightened things up a little bit. Like the beach down here, it was all terracotta, but now threw the wool blocks in and you can really see how much brighter it is. Yeah, Story's got this imaginary statue. It's right here. Don't you see it? But yeah, I like the brighter buildings here. Did that kind of all over. So yeah, I'm real excited for you guys to see this new area though that we're going to be building. Definitely different than anything I've got. And the plan is to have it be like a super efficient base with just where my main base and try to have all the microfarms like within simulation distance of like where I'm going to be hanging out the most, my main storage area. So like if I had in theory, if I would have had my micro farms like right under this guy where I was, since I'm here all the time, because they're all kind of too far away from where I hang out a lot. These ones might be going when I'm here. Those might be right on the line. Okay. I went gas hunting and got enough gas tiers to make a new happy gas because I am going to need that for my build, so we're bringing that with me. Prepared in that sense. And yeah, we just got all kinds of stuff. Oh no, dang it. Ew. Uh, yeah, that sucked. I need to go. Where do I have? I'm surprised I don't have any in here. Blaze rods. Yeah, the thought crossed my mind there, Lemon. Not a good start. One thing we're not going to do today, though, is die. And I need to have a no sleeping bag rule while I'm over here, so if I do die, it spawns me where we're at. Oh, well, at least I got blaze powder. Do I not have any? I'm sure I have some blaze rods hiding somewhere. I'll check one more place just because I'm curious. Hey, you like the underwater road? I got so many, and I know I've been talking so much about all these new projects in this area, but hey, Pixie as well. We got the whole crew together. What's up, Pixie? I like it. But yeah, I know I've been talking a bunch about all my new projects over here: amusement park, zoo, castle, mountain lake, and it might be kind of a out of nowhere move I'm doing, but hey. Since you say that, I think I did know that, but I've never really done it, I don't think. Okay, ender chest. Got all the stuff in there. I might as well grab a few more blocks. I'm just thinking of my build. Again, once we go out there, I'll kind of show you the little bit of sketching I've done in creative, just so you kind of know what my vision is. But we'll wait till we get out there first. Um, I'll grab some extra green terracotta. Uh, I know I'm going to be needing lots of tough. I'll grab a couple extra tough. I feel like my ender chest is pretty well prepared. I will go plant this one singular nether wart over here. So yeah, I did make the path in the nether here. It's going to be a little bit of a walk. It's probably actually almost faster to fly, if we're being honest. But I already went through this trouble, so let's just do this. We'll probably end up flying back and forth. It's at, just for reference, it's at negative 4,000. It's at approximately negative 4,000, positive 1,000, I believe. So we're moving far away to all new land. First time I've really done that in this world, actually. So this is kind of a big moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I better get back in there. I better wear a gold helmet. That wouldn't have been a good start. I'm trying to make an episode throughout this stream, throughout the streams as well. Larry made it. Another quite valuable addition to the crew that we've gathered. I like it. We got all the oldies. Oh, I shouldn't say oldies, even though a lot of us are oldies. Water as well. Oh my God. Now we just need Amy. Okay. Yeah, I like it. This is honestly probably out of a lot of the streams lately. I think this is as far as regulars go to have all of you here at one time. What's going on? I like it. I like it. Is it because I took a little break? Was that break a good thing, maybe? I had been hitting it pretty hard for a couple solid months, I would say. Man, are you guys excited to see? Like, I mean, you you know me well enough that if I found a place that's making me move 5,000 blocks away, it's probably kind of cool, right? And it's unique. It's something that it's a style of building that I've always wanted to do, or like a style of area that I've always wanted to do that I've never actually really done. I've maybe started on something like it, but I've never gone very far at all. Hey, good looking out, Lemon. Good looking out. Let's get some guesses. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? I'm moving right now, Pixie. I'm going on a little, at least 100-day, probably 200-day vacation. Gamer made it as well. Another regular. So yeah, I'm moving away. I've got an ender chest completely full of shulker boxes, full of everything I need, and we're gonna see how much I can build when I'm starting in a fresh area, but fully prepared. I've moved quite a few times, but I've always started completely fresh with nothing. Where here, I've got a lot, so it's gonna be just a different. It's gonna be different than anything I've done, and I'm excited, quite excited. Okay, now I need to remember. Oh yeah, it's out this way. I like the guess, Relic. I like the guess. I'm gonna say that to everything. I will give no clues, unless someone. I think it'd be kind of hard to fully describe. I'll say that. You have not visited it before. I'm going. This is all completely new territory. Uh, hey, I like your thinking there, Lemon. But nah, I just run. Dang, that's quite the ensemble there. All right, got a little run. I think it probably will be faster to just fly unless I make this a like an uh, ice path. I'm very excited about the update. Lots of things I've been wanting. Hey, I guess a lot of you weren't here earlier when I was giving my thoughts. I know some of you have heard me talk about a gray wood being a good addition to go with all the stone, and that now we just have trapdoors and doors and fences to match or to be able to blend with all the stone types. And the wool slabs and stairs is just humongous. Like that's like game changing. And just the new biome looks really cool. The colored leaves. Another thing I've been saying for a long time. Ooh, Pixie. Pixie with the assist. All right. Last chance to kind of guess where I might be moving. Yeah, the shelf mushrooms are going to be cool too. I didn't know they were hollow logs. I thought they were just fallen logs. This is the Forever World Gamer. I am moving away from spawn, moving to a completely new area no one's ever seen. I found it when I was just flying around in a creative copy, seeing if anywhere caught my eye, and it really caught my eye. All right. This is a big moment, boys and girls. gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge, but I kind of got a plan. Ooh, I want to be looking down. Is it daytime? No, it's nighttime. The anticipation is real, isn't it? The anticipation is real. You're here right on time, gamer. I've only been live for 25 minutes. All right, last chance. Boom. Look at this, boys and girls. Look at this guy. Like, come on. How fun is this going to be? And what's cool about doing this how I'm doing it is like this would always be so intimidating to like start completely fresh on just because it's such a challenge. But I'm coming over here happy gassed in tow. Well, I got a new happy gas ready to make and all the blocks I need to at least get a good start. And the plan is going to build my main little base like right here centered and then I would just want to keep building auto farms. The whole plan is to be when I'm in my storage area, I've got auto farms that are going to cover the mountain on both sides and just have it be an area that just my hyper productive area. I know I keep saying that about a lot of things I build, and eventually I want the city to be that as well. But this will be the farms, like the city will be more mega farms. This is going to be as many different micro farms activated. That's the goal. So I think it's looking really cool. Not to mention, we got two of them here. And I haven't explored, but I'm pretty sure that there's a mushroom island out this direction. We might have to explore that. And I am going to want to make sure that I fly around a little bit and make sure all these chunks are loaded and not going to give me when the world updates or when we get new updates, I don't want to have a bunch of weird chunks. Oh yeah, and we got this cool village over here, which will be uh, really cool village to transform right along this river with that in the background. And uh, yeah, I'm gonna make multiple farms, but I don't necessarily plan to AFK. I just want them to be where I tend to be, and since this area is so vertical, that's another reason why that works. Is I won't be having to build out; I'll be building up and down a lot of the time, so it'll keep everything within my activated area. So I mentioned I'm gonna hop into the creative copy that I had just to kind of show you my general idea, and you can see when I tell you the little amount of planning that I do. Did a little bit of planning, but pretty much just getting general scale and figuring out a color scheme, which I think I like. Now, I was going to go with like different colored buildings and stuff, but I think I like the idea of we're going to go the white and the tough, and the roofs are going to just be both kinds of copper and uh, just have it all match that so it all looks like one unified build. I'm just moving over here for at least 100 days. I'm thinking probably 200 days though. So I like having just different areas around the world. This is my first time really moving really far away, which I kind of said I wasn't going to do. I'm just in creative right now showing a creative copy showing you what I've planned. So you can see, and then we're going to have little roads going along, lots of cool little bridges, and then just form all the land to it. Should be fun. So now I'm getting out of this world and going into my survival world, just so we're clear. They are separate worlds. Now you can kind of see what my vision was a certain amount. And I'm excited. So, let's start with, I will have a little something on the ground level just for ease. And so I plan on doing a mine here anyway. Oops. I think this is a really cool area too. This little, with the waterfalls coming down, definitely inspired. So actually, let me think though. I like the idea of like a little mine, but I could do a mine one of many places. We're just gonna make this my hidey hole, get set up in, but hopefully I'm not gonna actually commit too much down here. I'd rather get moved up top as soon as possible. Yeah, I guess a lot of you weren't here when I showed all my shulker boxes I got organized. We're coming over pretty well prepared. So this is knocking off a few things that I've always wanted to do. One is starting in a new area, like a completely new area, but coming prepared with a bunch of blocks and all upgraded tools and all that. I've never done that, so I'm excited for that. I've never built in an area like this ever, and I've never truly focused on trying to have like a hyper efficient base. So that should be a fun combo. Yeah, I think just like, yeah, the vision is there. I think the bridges, just the idea of a bunch of bridges swinging across, and then I'll clean things up a little bit too. But I'm definitely going to get inspiration from the natural Minecraft terrain for sure. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. We're gonna live out of shulker boxes down here, and we'll get myself set up there. Oh, that sucks, gamer. Going through some storms. Just come and go as you please. No worries. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, so I should show you all just how prepared I'm coming over here, I guess, huh? Okay, we're gonna set this bed down. Set my spawn. I always gotta have my spawn set over here so I don't die and go all the way back home. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. We're gonna try to avoid that. I mean, luckily, I'm just not gonna die though. We've kind of decided I'm just done dying on streams, so shouldn't be a problem. All right, here's how prepared I'm coming. I don't remember exactly what each one is. Lights and glasses. We got my frog light farm. I probably won't even really use. I don't see frog. Actually, frog light might go well with the theme over here. It's very similar to my Elven Cave theme. Kind of different. I figured having a shulker box of dirt, just if I want to do some terraforming, not a bad idea. All the different flower types. Very nice to have started. That's not. That's just an extra. I believe this is valuables. Oh, no, just random wool types. Just have some different random wools. Bunch of sand, so if I need a bunch of glass. Different random blocks. Probably should have brought more deep slate, actually. I forgot I took some tuff out of here. I should have replaced that with deep slate. But I can do a little grinding over here, too. I probably should have grabbed more bricks, I guess. I could have just grabbed more bricks. Bunch of copper, because we plan on doing copper roofs, so we needed a bunch of that. Figured have a bunch of stone and cobble just for terraforming. Good start on things. Terracotta that I can dye into any color. I shouldn't need to get any terracotta. Gonna be needing a bunch of tuff, a bunch of pale oak, a few random drops. Got 3 stacks of each wood type. I guess not. Just the main ones and then 2 stacks of these ones down here. All the food we're gonna need. More than we're gonna need. This is the valuables. A bunch of iron. Brought a couple of mending books for if I lose some tools over here. Good start on coal. Bunch of backup armor. I'd say we're pretty prepared, right? Okay. So it's like, where do I begin? You know? Um. Hmm. I'm gonna grab some of this. Some of this. Oops. Got this one too. All the saplings. So I can get a tree farm started. Don't have to go on any kind of hunts. I like it. So I got that. I'm thinking, what do I want to go for the base of the path? Probably spruce, just because I'm going to end up needing to chop a bunch. It might kind of blend in, but it does go with the area. So we're going to go spruce. Oh, dang it. I forgot I had this speed potion. I had gotten that when I was grinding that copper. Whoa, holy moly. What you doing in here, dude? I don't like you in here. I don't like you in here. Yeah, I've gotten the speed potion when I was getting all that copper. I meant to use that when I was... Yeah, Lemon, I would have... If he would have gotten me, I might have blocked you for the rest of the day. Okay, so I got a little of that, a little of that. So like I said, my main base, I think, is going to be like right up in that section right there. So if I can kind of get that started, get up there. Scaffolding. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, those who saw my episode, at the very end, I died. I mean, surprise, surprise. And I lost my boots and my helmet. And I looked all over. I had found a zombie that had picked up, like, my chest plate and my pants. And I got rid of him. And then I looked all over for another zombie that might have picked up my boots and my helmet. They were just gone. Super sad about it. A nice little shooting session. Yeah, I think I wanted to. I see what you're saying, Lemon. I wanted to kind of get my base built first, though, and then adjust the staircase accordingly. So we're just gonna get a nice, easy way up with scaffolding for now. But I definitely will have a stair. The staircase and the path and the bridges. That's gonna be half of what's cool about the whole area. All right, so we're just gonna go up here, find what the good level is. And my plan on building is there will be some cases where I like build into the wall. And some cases where I like try to just kind of fill some certain voids, but like I want to leave this big hole open, for example, but I'll probably fill a lot of this down here. So yeah, I think I was planning on the house being right over there, actually. about this level? Whoa. Oops. Dang it, I already did that once, didn't I? Alright. So yeah, I was planning on just kind of filling... Ooh. Planning on just kind of filling this little void up to a certain point. I'll start actually... Uh, sorry, I'm going to go back to my creative one more time. I just want to see... I think I wanted to come down a little bit. I just want to see what height I'm at. Sorry, I won't be going back and forth too much, but I liked how I had this building and then kind of this natural staircase up to this level. So we'll just kind of figure about there. All right, I won't be doing a bunch of back and forth like that. Hey, I'm glad you liked the Ferris wheel. So did I. I think it's a really cool addition to the world for sure. Yeah, so I want it quite a bit higher. So up there. Okay. Yeah, this one at an angle. So we're gonna go like this. Let's go all the way, I guess. I mean, that's pretty big, though, I guess. But this is going to be the main building. I think I'm just going to go big. Why not? But right now, we're just kind of sketching things out. So imagine we'll have the road. Then you kind of got this little natural staircase there. Hey, embrace it. Good thunderstorm every now and then is kind of fun, right? Okay, so we've got a path kind of coming around here. To this kind of natural looking staircase that I will do stairs for. Okay. Kind of come out here. I like the idea of a round building going into this mountain. So if I go, ooh, we like this dog. I don't feel like I see these very often, right? Maybe I just haven't been in these biomes much. Hey, we got our dog. What's his name gonna be? I'm open to suggestions. I won't jump on the first one. I like it though. I like him. He's kind of in my way right now, but all right. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4. Ooh, I like bear. I like bear. Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. Between bear, Bob, and Toad, I like bear so far. I like bear. Bear's winning my vote. Not just because it was first. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so we got 5. We're gonna say 5, angle 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, angle 3. That should connect up fairly nicely. Hmm. Maybe wish it came out a little more, but having a little bit of extra room probably won't be the worst thing in the world. I like Billy. I like Billy. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think I kind of like Bear. I think we're going to Bear. I know I said I wouldn't just go with the first one, but I like the first one quite a lot. Relic wins. Okay. Cross here. Boom, boom, boom. Path going across. Are we liking it already? Oh no. I was supposed to land on that. Hmm. I'll go ahead and go to sleep for these early days. Uh, I kind of like Critter. Kind of like Critter. I think I'm already committed though, story. Even though I said I wasn't gonna do it, I'm committing. Yeah, it's kind of like bear. It's kind of like bear. I like simple, one one syllable, ironic. You know. I like bear. I think it's just kind of a ranking on. I don't know how it works. If it's just the number of comments, I think it's like the number of comments on each stream. I don't know. No, because yeah, so it's not each stream. Well, here I got Pixie and Larry both as number one. I don't get that. I don't know what it is, but it's uh, tends to be people who show up regularly and chat it up a bit. All right. I am not live on Twitch. Whoa, whoa, dudes. Yeah, I thought it was refresh per stream, but I wouldn't see how Pixie would be number two this stream, right? It was kind of lonely over there. I I'll do it again one of these days, but I got to give you pretty much the majority of you all that are here today. I got to give you all a better heads up so that you can follow me over there. I was lonely, but it was all right. I made some progress. Okay, then here we're gonna have another straight one coming off. We'll drop a couple blocks. Always nice to build things at different levels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 11. Let's go 11. 11. Do I just want to kind of start on these three buildings? I think this one and I think this one and this one are going to make up kind of my main living area. Actually, mainly this one. Try to make this one my main living area, and then maybe this one's a farm already as well. Ooh! That worked out. Make it look like I did that on purpose. Yeah, I think we're just going to start on these and go from there. So, we'll just place a bunch of pale oak for now. Actually, I'll go grab some tough as well. Ooh. a bad stone. Do I remember? Yeah. Let's go with, turn some of those into slabs. Yeah, you might be in for a good storm there. Okay, we're gonna do that. We'll go with 5 stacks of those. Make a bunch of slabs. 2 stacks. Make myself a stone cutter. No stone in there. I know I brought stone in one of these. Make myself a... Let's go that many stairs. Okay. Hey, happy birthday to your boy. That's gotta be fun. 3. Personality really coming through at that point. Okay. Bring one more of these with me just in case. Oop, oop. Alright. So I'm just gonna go 5, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and go 6 on this guy actually. Then we'll go. So it comes through in stages. I realize it comes through in stages. I just feel like 3. I don't know. For some reason, 3 stands out to me as a time where I don't know. They can really express what they're feeling and thinking a lot better at that time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like I just went to sleep, did I not? Alright, do I need to spend this night lighting things up a little bit? Uh-oh. No. 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 Get up here. Get up here, dude. No. Gotta get him some food. I'm not worried about myself, I'm worried about Bear. Oh. I'm worried about myself. Very worried about myself. Ah. Okay. Bear, you're gonna stay there for now. Alright, fully healed, fully healed. You're gonna stay there till I get the area lit up. Even though I'm trying to avoid torch spamming, but I think we kind of got to do it. There is something about trains that do it for the little ones. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. It's already summertime. Little do you know, gamer. They only keep going faster and faster. Every year seems to go faster. Yeah, I have heard of him. He sounds pretty smart. I I could have actually been doing that, maybe. I did think about it. I'm not really placing too many here, though. Ah! Just my general area right here. That is true. Combination of both, I think. Oh yeah, they definitely do, especially when you kind of have a work schedule like me that like a weekend necessarily isn't always. Well, I guess I take that back. Music on the weekends differentiates, but been a little slower with that lately, so I've been working weekends sometimes. All right. Oops. 4. All right, so that's 6. This one I think I'll go to 8. I did hear the witch. I did hear the witch. Okay, so that's 7. Go 8. And I'm liking the placement. I'm liking the placement with the path going in front, going up and down into a bridge. Probably, I don't know if it'll be going over here or over this direction, but it's gonna come together nicely. I can already see it. I can already see it. Probably do something on this little ledge right here. That's what I'm going to try to do is just take the natural little ledges and stuff that are kind of asking for a building and just fill those up. But definitely work around the natural shape of the mountain formation we got going on here. Isn't this kind of fun though? Like starting fresh, completely fresh in a new fresh area, but just having the blocks and just jumping right into building and just having the upgraded tools so that when I do need to go grind some materials, I don't need to grind all my tools out first. Like think of the fact that my little soon-to-be cyber or soon-to-be jungle punk area, just kind of a jungle area right now. We are gonna punkify it at some point, but I built almost I built the majority of that with iron tools and having to grind everything from scratch. I don't know. I feel like 100 days over here Should have something pretty cool, let alone 200. All right. Got a general idea for what I want to do for the roof. So I went up 1.5, 2. Two. So 1.5, 2, 2. And then I'll go 3. Goes into the mountain there, okay. So 1.5. Oops. Lemon does have a point there. As far as the gaming shows go. This is kind of showcase season. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So is this gonna look weird though? I might have to dig this wall out a little bit. We'll install the roof first. See what we think. It might not look too bad, really. So again, these are gonna end up being kind of similar to my Elven Cave style. No, I don't know though. Actually, once I start getting the details in, it'll be slightly different. But uh, I am just gonna start going up. You'll see the similarities once I get these built out a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do this by. We'll go up 2 for the. So we're skipping 1, going up 2. And this is essentially going to be the main. This is probably going to be the biggest building in the whole area here. Oh yeah, we'll be doing all kinds of linking through the mountain here for sure. So we went up 2, skip 1, now we'll go up 3. Skip 1. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make it 4. I think we're just gonna go big. I think we're just gonna go big. 4 there, 5 here. No, we'll do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I messed up somewhere. I got this at an even number. I guess I might not have been counting, now that I think of it. I think I just connected it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nova made it! Another regular to add to the collection. I appreciate you all showing out tonight. I like it. Nice to see everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was even. Let's make it 9. We're going on a little vacation, Nova. We moved over to this brand new area. Completely new land that none of us have ever been to yet. Came over all prepared with blocks, bringing all my tools. I'm well set up to get started, and we're just gonna make a bunch of progress here for I'm thinking 200 days. Committing to 100. We'll see. Okay, so 9, 3. Oops. First one, just 2. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make that 4. And we'll go 4 there. I like it. It doesn't even really look that big from down here, I'll be honest. But I don't want to go too big. I kind of like the idea of it being many small buildings, having them add together into a big build, because I want the mountain formation to look big as well. If I went too big with the buildings, it would dwarf the mountain, but I want it to look big. So I think this is a good size. Y'all agree? I think y'all agree. I'm just going to say y'all agree. Pixie agrees. And we're liking it. That ended up being significantly bigger. I want this building to be a little bigger, I think. The plan is to just have a bunch of buildings built in the same style, and this center building is going to be my main area, and the plan is to just have as many different types of micro farms producing as many different things when I'm standing in my base. That's kind of the goal. Nice, efficient farm. Now I am going to expand this building a little bit. So like my city is going to end up being more mega farm style, where this is going to, ooh, that was close. Mobs could be around. That could be dangerous. That could be in danger. Yeah, I either got to make this one bigger or this one smaller, or a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both. I'll actually sleep the night away. Okay. Um, am I going to be able to do this without messing it up? If I just go like this. Ooh. Oops. I think that was a good fix. Yeah, I like that better. I like that a lot better. I think that's going to be a cool building. Now the question is, do I want to make this one smaller? I wouldn't have to. I think it would look cooler, though. I think it would look cooler. I did bring a bunch of scaffolding over here because I knew I was going to need a bunch in this area. Once we get this main platform built out, though, and I'm living up there, I won't be doing all this flying up and down. That'll help a lot. Where did I put... Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, gamer. I think you're having power problems. You can always hit the live button. Silo's out there hiding too. Silo sighting. Uh, uh, what's up, Silo? Okay, so if I wanted to... Shrinking's going to be a lot harder than... Yeah, I'm just going to... Let me see. Can I think of how I want to do this? I'm just going to... I kind of had a plan, but we're just going to start fresh. Okay, so I think I have it 11 wide right now. I'm going to go down to 9. Alright, so down to 9. So make it significantly smaller. 2, 3. I'll go 3 again. Yeah, I like that better. We want this to be the main guy. No worries, gamer. Sometimes you gotta just let it go. Come back. If you don't tell us all your problems, we won't know nothing's going wrong with you. You know what I mean? Unless you need some help with something. But what's up, Cohen? The title means that I moved from my spawn area to an area that I've never been. Well, relatively never been. I had found it before I left. But yeah, I'm moving away from anything I've built for at least 100 days, probably 200 days, and just starting fresh. Came over well prepared though with all my iron, with all my tools and armor and a full ender chest full of shulker boxes full of materials. So we're just hopefully going to get a bunch of building progress. Going to try to have a hyper efficient microfarm filled base here with as many microfarms being activated when I'm in my main area. That's the plan. Oops. Okay. Yeah, let's get path figured out. At least mapped out. And then I'll try to get floors put in. So we'll go like this. Okay, so we'll figure the path. So now that I'm out here, I'm thinking it's probably going to kind of wrap around this house and go flat along the side. And then maybe start working up there. But I do want lots of bridges too. This just seems kind of far to do a bridge all the way across, but we'll see. Actually, it'll probably end up happening. But I think for first, we're going to have it go along the side here. Oops. Oh yeah, I meant to chop these away. That's a good question. How long is, let's see, 10 years would be 3,600 days. And then So then I got 1,600 on top of that. About 15, 16 years, 16 years, 17 years. That's quite a long Minecraft life, right? Okay, let's get some floors in. What do I want to use? I think for now I'll just use oak. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Two, three, four. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 2, 3. Yeah, I do like the idea of, I don't know how I'll go about it, but like once I get all the farms built, trying to figure out like a system to kind of transport the different things, maybe kind of down to my base. But I'm not going to think about that too much as I'm building it, I guess. I will try to think of it a little if I can plan ahead a little bit, I guess. But oh, nope, I messed that up. Oh, do I take on the challenge of lighting this up right now? No. Oops. Okay, so this is going to continue. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Getting back in here a little bit. Might be a smart idea. Relic. I almost called Pixie Relic. Pixie looking after me. Okay, so that's going to come out here. Are you saying I've done that before? I don't believe you. I don't mess up like that. Oh, dang, that's not the edge, so that does need to come out more. So yeah, those you saw my last episode. I made it a little different. It's my first episode that I just made with my headset rather than doing the voiceover afterwards, and actually did live commentary. I realized the mic quality might not be quite as good, but I did kind of like doing the live commentary thing. So now I got it set up when I'm streaming, it records my voice. So I'm just pretty much recording the entire stream. Then I'm going to see if I can just go through and find a few spots and try to make episodes out of it. And then I'll do things off camera too to surprise those who are here for all the streams. I'll do things off stream to keep the episode worth watching. But yeah, try a little experiment. Okay, yeah, so all this is probably going to have to go, but we'll figure that out later. Yeah. Is this the corner? No, this is... Oops. Anyway, you're particularly excited for Chaos Cubed? I wouldn't say I'm not excited. I think it'll be fun, but now I will say it's kind of overshadowed by the next drop at this point for me. 'Cause now I'm really looking forward to that one. But Chaos Cube should be cool too. I'm just not. I just don't really, or I don't at all play multiplayer, which is how using the sulfur cubes is going to really be fun. I'm excited for a few new building blocks though. Hey, we're getting some basic room to work up here, I would say. I think I'll actually move my stuff up here. Oh, I see that guy. I see that guy trying to sneak in here. Trying to creep up in here. Yeah, I'll come down for that stuff. Yeah, I think for now we're just going to do this. Ah, I was one step ahead of you, Lemon. Doesn't happen often. But it happened this time. These can all open, right? Yeah, I'll set my spawn up there here in just a second. Bring Bear up with me. Now, I don't know. Maybe this little ledge would be better used as like a little nature area. Alright. I'm actually gonna... I'll be back in 2 minutes. Stretch my legs, grab a snack, use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Was that longer than 2 minutes? Looks like Pixie didn't have faith in me. It might have been. Mike's good. Thank you, Relic. I was just going to check. Because my headset has been acting weird lately. Um, one more second, though, actually. Let me finish this little ice cream Sammy. All right. So, while I was away, I was pondering how I want to go about things. And I think I want this eventually to be like my main biggish storage room that I do a lot of my work. But I think this might be a good place to just set up my first little starter house with a basic storage. And it's still pretty centrally located, I feel like. Not really, though, actually. Maybe this one would be better. I do feel like there's probably going to be more buildings over out this direction than this direction. Hmm. Uh, and how far is this like through the wall if I was to connect those? I guess I wouldn't even have to connect them really though. Oh yeah, that's also nice. We're facing the right way. Like if we were facing north and south, and I'm glad the sunrises and sunsets are over there and over here, and not over there and over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a definite good idea. I was almost thinking I'm probably gonna like take this corner away and just dig straight out this way to have an easier storage area. Because one thing is I don't want it to be. I'd like it to be where, uh, like if it was lofts, I'd be having to do a bunch of going up and down just to grab different things. The dream would be like. I mean, I could almost try to make that work here actually with the angled house. If I stood right here, it actually makes it kind of hard though with the angles. But if I wasn't worried about it looking pretty, stand in the middle and just not even have to move and have access to all the chests, which I guess if they were all coming out like two this way, I think that might be what I'd do. I think that might be what I do. It would be cool to be able to stand in the middle and just not have to like run all over the place like I do in my underwater storage, you know what I mean? Yeah, carving out would be cool, and that would make it so that I could try to make this look a little prettier. I don't know, actually. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't make like a little starter house, and I just move in here right away. Both those can be farms. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Probably will dig back though. Sorry, I'm just thinking. No, actually, I'm curious. Let's dig all the way through, see how far until we come out on the other side. It might be kind of, I don't remember. Might be right in the middle of everything. Might be pretty far actually. Oh, nice, nice. I like where that comes out. It is pretty far. Am I making you nervous, Pixie? Hmm. I like that though. It definitely just got this wall to build on right out here. Oops. Got this wall just to fill up with. Alright, gamer. I do imagine I'll be going live at least one more time this week. I am working later shifts. That's part of the reason. I didn't mean to go this far between streams, but I imagine I'll be getting a stream or two in this week. Yeah, so now I'm thinking I'm gonna make this another kind of base I've done that I've always really like. Obviously, Etho's main cave in his world, but I like the way Cub Fan does his bases sometimes. Build kind of the just interior out. So now I'm thinking just get kind of this nice wide hallway here, and then just cut out microfarms along the way. So make this kind of a hallway, and then maybe make my bedroom like back here. I'm still just kind of curious if I'm gonna like the chests coming out at angles in here or not. We'll see. Either way, I like the idea of this tunnel here. Let's see, also just coming over, just already having my efficiency, I guess it's just efficiency 4, but just already having my tools and stuff, like doing this starting completely fresh, just digging out this tunnel would be a humongous undertaking. Where now it's just going to happen fairly fast. I like it a lot. I just think by the time I'm here, 200 days, we should have something pretty cool built. Pixie wants a torch. Before you say it, Pixie, I know you want a torch. I know you would love a torch right now. Just suffer it out for a second. Just suffer it out. Wait till I get down to the floor so I won't have to dig it up again. There we go. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, I guess you're right. It does get kind of... I'm not even thinking of that aspect, how dark it is on YouTube. Man, I'm quite excited about this base. I know I said a lot of times that I was trying to that I'd given up on building far away from my base, and I mean this is far away, but it's not that far away. But I've almost kind of given up. I hate to say it. I mean, unless Mojang gets their stuff together, I've almost just kind of given up on trying to keep this world small enough to be able to get a download. As much as I hate to say it, that's why I plan on reviving the stream world. I still plan on reviving that because that one I'll be able to make available for download, and that will, like, I want to be able to share my worlds with you guys. But that being said, it would just kind of give me the freedom, especially with that, when the fall update comes out, like, just to not have to worry so much about keeping things small. But it's not like, again, like I said, it's not like I'm going that ridiculously far away by any means. Yeah, were you? I don't think you were here. I had a few in a row in the stream world. I think you were gone for those ones. Am I right? I did make a return to the stream world. I think that was. Yeah, I don't think you were there for that. I beat the dragon and did some serious end raiding. So like now we're all leveled up over there. You actually would have hated those streams. They were pretty stressful. A lot of death recoveries. I don't know if you would have hated them or liked them. It was a pretty good little session, though. Only the most epic dragon fight you're ever going to see. You should probably you don't need to go rewatch it all, but you should probably go rewatch the dragon fight. Anyone out there for the dragon fight? I feel like it was particularly epic. Did you miss all those too, Pixie? I know you've been away a little bit too. It was kind of I think I did like 4 or 5 streams in that, maybe 3 or 4, and I think there might have been back to back to back to back. Larry saw the replay. That's right, I remember that. Okay. Hmm. Ooh, I guess I wouldn't have to go. Let me think. Either way, either way, I think I'm just gonna set up a little island in the middle. I've done this before. I kind of like it, one of my bases like that. Kind of similar to my original little loading storage area. God, marina storage area. I like drawing a blank for the actual word I want. Uh, okay, so the center of the room. Oh, sorry, Fall. I was mid. I saw you sneak in there. What's up, Fall? I was trying to finish my thought, I think. I'm doing well. Okay, how am I off? This should be the center. No, that's the center. Nope, I'm confused. Eh, I want it centered on that, so we're just gonna call that. Yeah, I'm seeing. I'm realizing now. No, it's wider than longer, I think. If I extended it just one more, I'd still be off on that one though. Or no, it wouldn't. Yeah, let's extend it one more. Not same diff. Whoa, that feels like a baby. Ooh, I can't run. Holy moly. Let's take a view of the general area. Oh, but which, by the way, I know is fairly cool as well. Like, I think this is really cool. Yeah, we flew over the. We had already seen the village. I could. If there was ever a village primed for a village transformation, with that in the background there, and it's just like a well laid out village already, and right along this river over here. Cool little river. I like it. Actually, I don't have very many rockets, but just to give you an idea of like where we are, this, yeah. So just keep flying this way. You've got these couple mountains, and then like a little dark oak forest, and then I run into my uh, Christmas area, the winter area. Ooh, good reminder. Good reminder. Good reminder. Good reminder. I like seriously owe you one, I think. I mean, it probably, I would have probably been back in time, and it wouldn't have been loaded in while I was out there. But that being said, I might owe you one on that one. Okay, I wanted to see. Yeah, I think a creeper farm might have to be one of the first things, especially if I'm building in the mountains here. Creeper farm, sugarcane farm, probably first things I do. Yeah, no, it definitely could have been. Ooh, there's another one. It could have been disastrous, if we're being honest with you. Yeah, I think a sugarcane farm and creeper farm might be two of the first ones I do. I mean, since I've already got, I don't need to worry about a food farm or anything, or at least rush it. I must have dropped my torches. I was waiting for you to come in. I was waiting for you to come in the chat. See, I just wanted to wait until I at least got to floor level where I'm not going to be knocking it out right away. Gonna go on mute for just a second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oops. Hate when I do that, especially when I only have a couple rockets left. I think that is one thing I did not come prepared with at all, actually. Is gunpowder. I would have put it in this one. Yeah, I thought I used it. Dang it. I'm gonna need to hunt some gunpowder. Now the creeper farm, I gotta figure out, it's gotta be the right distance away from where I'm at. I think it's like, I think 30 is like a good number. Yeah, I've got sugar cane. No, these are off. How is that off? What if I do? That centers those up. Oh, these are off now, though. No, it's not. That makes it one. Hmm. Confused why this is working out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it just probably has to do with that angles make things different. Shouldn't be the case though. Oh yeah, it needs to go. Does need to go 2 more blocks. Or 1 more now, 2 from the original spot. Okay, that's lined up. That's lined up. Nice. Now we're cooking. Glad I figured that out like early on. I'll be thinking myself that it's symmetrical. Even though we know I don't mind a little asymmetry, but Put that there. So that's the center of the room. Nice. Oop, 1 second. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Kind of threw off my tunnel, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna go old school Minecraft based. No, not thinking about bedroom, living room, none of that. We're just gonna have my little setup in the middle. Super efficient. Let's get rid of these. It's been a while since I've kind of built a base like this. I'm liking the thought. Set my spawn. I forgot to do that. I'm pretty excited for this little move away here. Okay. Let's kind of mark a spot. Excuse me, bear. We'll go out 3 in each direction. Alright, bear. Ooh. That would have sucked. Ooh, I found it before you said it, Pixie. I found it before you said it. I did that one all by myself. Oops. Just kind of freestyling. Do this chest. Just do some of this for now. Ooh. Boo. Man, you're kind of noisy, Bear. You kind of got a weird little snarl about you. So do the different colored dog, like, does this black dog have its own sounds and they only the black dog has? I know there's different dog sounds. I guess I just kind of figured it was just random by dog, but does it actually go by color? Okay. You kind of sound like a pig, Bear. It is random by dog? Okay. Okay. So I want to figure out how I want to lay these chests out, whether I want to just go keep them going at an angle all the way. I'm thinking I'm not going to do that though. I'm thinking I'm going to flatten, like this. Oops. I go like this and have a stack of chests there. Go like that, have a stack of chests there. I think we like that better, don't we? Right? It might make for less chests, but I'm going to have more than enough chests anyway, so it doesn't matter. feel you, Larry. I feel you, Larry. Yeah, we'll leave Bear down. What wood do I want to use to make a bunch of chests? I should have thought of that. I think I should have brought a stack of. I had like a stack of chests over there. I should have brought. Um, we got a dark oak forest right there. We'll use dark oak. Pale oak's gonna end up being at a premium when we're all said and done. Okay, so like, do we like that? I mean, it is gonna make for less chests, but there's still gonna be plenty of chests because they can go up quite a bit. Or we could go like this and just have a crazy amount of chests. But I think that just looks messy. This gives us room to make it look better. I think this is a decision for sure. This actually gives us a little room to like we could end up doing a little decorating of some kind. But maybe I start it. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, Bear. So sorry, man. There you go. That was close. That was a big old axe, wasn't it? That was a big, scary axe. I'll just leave your food in here. You still love me, right? You still showing hearts. I make it right. Yeah, that's an idea for sure. I think I've kind of got a little. I think I've got a slight visualization for how this might work out, though. Larry too now? Y'all just y'all just helping out? Alright, so I wanted to start this one sooner. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Leave that for tunnel. Boom, boom, boom. Wait. We'll figure this out. Because this isn't going to be a tunnel. I would like to be able to go back there. Ooh, but maybe this wall actually I prefer to leave open so we can decorate that. Hmm. Like I said, I'm not necessarily focusing on pretty, but I want to try if I can help it. I mean, I realize it's going to be a little discombobulated, especially building at an angle, obviously. But I think it is more fun to try to work with that than to just dig a straight tunnel back and just have the chests on each wall. You know what I mean? Ooh, maybe that's the move right here for these ones. Maybe not back here. We're in another tunnel. I think this works. Gives us room to do something cool here. Give it a little room for some kind of decor right here. Open space. These. I was gonna say don't have room for windows anyway, but well, I guess yeah. Well, that's gonna be a building right there. So yeah. Ooh, you're kind of scaring me, bear. I mean, yeah. See over here. I'm trying to work with the terrain a certain amount. I don't necessarily want to take this. I want to leave this breaking up these buildings. I don't know if I'll connect these. I think I'm just gonna leave. I think I'm just gonna plan on this having a bunch of windows and looking cool, and these just being walled off all the way around. Keep it easy. Oops. This will probably end up cutting off and either being a room of some kind or a tunnel. 5. Oops. Dang it. I don't know. I was thinking of doing some nice tall stacks, but I feel like at least for the time being, that's a lot of chests. And if that would give me room to, well, I guess I could definitely go. Yeah, we'll go taller with the walls because I got to go taller to match with these anyway. But yeah, even just stacks of 3. That's going to be plenty of chests, right? This is just really fun, though, just at least for the time being. I'll end up running out of the materials I came over with at some point, but just starting a fresh build and just having a whole bunch of materials ready. Just keep chugging along. I'm quite liking it. Oops. I mean, that's going to be plenty of storage to live out of. I can reach it all right here from the center. I really like that. We'll be able to we have plenty of room to put like either signs or however I want to organize to show what blocks are in there. I kind of like just not worrying about windows or anything at all. We'll have these rooms or tunnels. Should I move to the exteriors for a little bit, start having some fun with that kind of stuff? I think I shall. Switch things up a little bit. We've got our base well established, I feel like. I could empty these shulker boxes out into these chests. Start figuring out how I want to organize things. Where'd that guy come from? We'll sleep the rain away anyway. Whoa. There he is. He's disguised up there. Whoa. 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 It's a freaking spider, dude? We'll say dirt and sand. We'll say shoveled stuff. Dirt, sand, gravel. Different stone types. We'll say, like, this will be cobblestone and stone. This will be deep slate. Maybe cobblestone, stone, deep slate, tough. Everything else. I don't know. Maybe this whole wall will just be dirt and stone types. This will be wood and crafted materials. We definitely got plenty of chests. Dirt, sand, gravel, cobblestone, stone, deep slate, tough, granite, andesite, diorite, variable shoveled blocks, variable pickaxe blocks. I think that's a good way to organize that wall. Let's let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. Oops. Wood's gonna be over here. I could try to consolidate and have wood be these ones, but I would rather, like, I don't want to consolidate deep slate and tough, for example. I'm already consolidating dirt, or granite, diorite, and andesite. I think we're gonna have like raw wood blocks, probably blocks and slabs, fences and doors and shelves. I don't know. We'll figure it out here. I wish I could try to pronounce that name. I didn't even know you could do that. But hello, in India. All right. It's gonna be dirt. This is gonna be cobblestone and stone. This is going to be deep slate and cobbled deep slate. This is going to be tough. I think I'm just going to have it as just tough because I'd like to get a lot of it. I want to start using tough more. It's going to be granite, diorite, and andesite. Dirt, sand. Yeah, I probably don't need its own for gravel, I guess, but that's okay. Dirt, sand, and gravel just sound so good together, you know what I mean? So this will be random picked blocks like calcite, packed mud, sandstone, end stone. We'll go, even though this is a hoed block, we'll put it in random shoveled blocks. Um, this we'll just leave like that and put in random picked blocks. Wool. Wool's always a weird one. Rather than just break it up though, we'll just do that. Probably just gonna call this a wool chest. Actually, I think that. Well, we'll keep terracotta in here. Hey, appreciate you hanging, Pixie. Nice to see you back. Get some good sleep. I appreciate that. Sand. Yeah, we'll take all this out. Oops. Well, that should do the same for wool. Clear the shulker boxes. Flowers. Okay, so yeah, we need a wall for greenery. I think this is going to be the greenery wall. Plant wall, I should say. Okay, building blocks over here. We'll go right here. Just random crafted building blocks. Ice will go in the random picked. Snow in the random shoveled. Nether bricks over here. Okay, leaves. Will be this one. This one will be everything else. I'll figure something else out for that one. Dirt we'll take out. I'm glad I'm doing this. Taking a little work, but it'll make me feel established over here a little bit. Won't have to be guessing through all my shulker boxes. I don't really have the colors organized. Yeah, it will free me up as well to like get the right stuff in the right colored shulker box. I'll probably label each box. Where's that one gonna go? Probably down there. I'll actually say over here, one of these will be drops. Yeah. The books I'll just put in here for now. Lights and glass. Glass will go. Glass will go in this one. This is just going to be kind of the everything else box. As far as crafted stuff goes. No, I'm considering this a Minecraft vacation. I'm moving away from my spawn area for, we're going to say 200 days at this point. And I just came over prepared with all this stuff. We're just going to see what I can build in 200 days. A little vacation from the spawn area is all. Actually, we'll put lights and stuff in this one too. Copper, we're just going to leave in this for now. We'll put it in this one. No, we'll take it out. Whatever. Might as well. I can consolidate if they start filling up. I can start using the shulkers. drops. We'll go on this guy. I think we're fairly organized. Oh, I don't have a food chest yet, though. Wood. Okay. Food. Is that going to be that one? I think it is. Okay. Feels good to be organized. I guess I got a couple here I can work with. Yeah, we'll just put all these back in the ender chest. I'm missing. Oh, yeah, because I put them in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I feel fairly organized. Gonna go maybe hunt a couple creepers while it's still nighttime. The moon going down or coming up? I think it's going down. Ooh, I made a mistake there. I don't have any rockets to get back. Oh man, though. The potential is there, boys and girls. The potential is there. Gonna build in the same theme all the way through, have a bunch of copper roofs, some oxidized, some not oxidized, and just take the whole area over all in the same theme. It's gonna look like a pretty serious build. Come on, this should be prime creeper territory. No gunpowder. Dang it. It's gonna get light. No gunpowder, dudes. Man, when that's all lit up too. And you got buildings going up on the walls inside the little arch there. I'm quite excited. Yeah, I gotta come out and go creeper hunting next night. Someone remind me if they think about it. Ooh, ooh, major boo. I don't have wood on me or anything. Any of my tools. I just flew out of here without grabbing any of my stuff. God. Actually, I kind of hate to do it, but I guess I can't just abruptly leave this quick. But I am going to call it an early stream. I'll do a little bit more here, but I'm not going to get started on like a next big project. I'm hitting a wall a little bit. But I don't want to just bail on you that quick. We'll do a little something here. I'll at least go to my next night and go on a creeper hunt. We'll waste some time until then. Want maybe figuring the path out a little bit more. First, I'll grab my stuff back. I feel like I have, right? I mean, actually, I think it's quite a bit of progress for. I think we've only been over here. I don't remember if I spent a couple days before I came over here, but 10 Minecraft days, and like it's gonna start going fast now too. Spent a bunch of that time organizing and just figuring this out. It's gonna start going fast too. We'll work on the path a little bit here though. Get myself some room to walk out here. I just don't necessarily want to dive into like trying to work on the exterior and stuff. I was planning on, but so I think I kind of want a general rule. The path is 3 wide, but give at least 2 blocks in front of each house, so in front of each building, so kind of got to be 5 wide when you're going in front of the buildings, if that makes sense. Oops. What? I don't know. Maybe do I just go 2 wide path? Too wide, and then imagining, because like if I go, I gotta imagine the bridges are gonna have like railings and stuff, and if I have a 3 wide path plus the railings on the bridges, it's like that's a pretty wide bridge. It's, hmm. I think I gotta have 3 wide though, because like imagining if I chopped this out and kind of did, something decorating there, a 2 path in front would feel kind of skimpy. When in doubt, go 3. Odd numbers are always better. Oops. Get some stairs. No, I'm actually quite satisfied with the progress we made. I feel like definitely give an idea for what the plan is, right? And I mean, I might be overestimating my abilities and my building speed, but I feel like we're gonna put this together quicker than we might think. I'll put some thought into like the order of farms I want to do. I am thinking it'd be kind of fun to do a creeper farm nice and early. A creeper farm and a sugarcane farm, I think make good first priorities, right? I think we're liking it. I think we're gonna go. Ooh. I don't know. Do I want to go? I think I like the idea of going tough. That'll blend with the trim of the roof. Like I said, I'm trying to keep things in theme. Actually, we'll go. Since we're going to be viewing it at night, at least do a little something like this for now. Oh man. Oh man, I love the shape of the path there. I'm quite excited. Seriously, so much potential. Buildings going up here, some of the rounded buildings like that. Once we get the teal roofs in too, like these don't even have roofs. And I'm thinking go this whole mountain in this theme, and then maybe just a totally different theme for this mountain, but have it all be one theme as well. I don't know, maybe just do it all one theme. We have plenty of time to think of that. It'll be a long time before we go over there, but I'm really liking that. We'll get a few creepers. Come on, creepers. Good call, Larry. Oh, dang! Almost lost that one. That would have been a death too. But we've already we've already decided we don't die on stream anymore. It just throws things off, you know. We just want nice, smooth streams. Ooh, ooh. We'll have to explore that. That looks like a promising area, possibly. I knew I was risking it hanging over that edge too. That would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious after my true comment of me not dying on stream anymore. That just goes to prove it. Holy moly. Heal up here, heal up here. That was funny. Got a few more creepers, maybe? I like this kind of... This is all just real flat, too. Kind of like this generation out here, actually. Real flat so that when you're kind of far away, you can still see all this stuff. Yeah, no, I have no more rockets. That's what we're trying to work on here, but because there's so many skeletons, there's not enough creepers. Take some bones, actually, though, out here as well. Since we don't have a bone farm or anything yet. I don't think... I'm sure I brought... I know I brought at least a stack. But that's going to go pretty fast once I start decorating. Yeah, we got 22. That'll help us a little bit. Get some sugar cane. But yeah, I might do a few things between streams. Kind of depends what my hours are. I'm just getting off a little later nowadays. Just staying later on purpose, but um, yeah, I hope to get more streams in this week, maybe even tomorrow if all goes well. But yeah, I might. Who knows what I chip away at? Oh, I guess night's not quite over. Look at this last guy. Let alone, it's going to be fun, like terraforming the mountain too, just like cleaning it up. I'm going to keep it looking wild like it is, but obviously there will be some places that we can just make a little smoother. One thing, probably get rid of some of that sand up there. I think this is a really cool area down here, though. Why does it keep dropping? I'm not... Dude, I'm looking up, and I do not know why it keeps going underwater. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we got quite a bit done today. I'm fairly happy. Oh my gosh. Definitely getting the idea established. Got our base of operations at least set up. Maybe that's one thing I'll do between streams is kind of clean this up in here a little bit. Maybe get the walls up. But I won't do any like decorating or anything probably. But hey, I appreciate y'all for hanging. It was really cool having the majority of the regulars. Amy missed out today. That's the main one off the top of my head that would have completed the news crew. Larry, always appreciate it. Relic, nice to have you back for sure. Everybody have a good rest of your night. I'll say I hope to be on tomorrow night, but I'll be on within the next couple nights. Silo as well. I'll be back sooner than later. It won't be a long break like I had before this one, I promise you that. Everybody have a good night.